right-hander like me. Do you know what? I'm going to just do a loop around the roundabout.
Driving when you're ready.
Oh, there's a reverse camera right there.
Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Aman and today I'm doing a mock test with an experienced driver. So we have David with us. Now, how long have you held your license, David?
I've held my license for just over 6 years now.
6 years. Now, have you been driving a car this whole time?
No. So I pretty much passed my test and I didn't drive for maybe 3 years. And then I've driven here and there, but I predominantly ride my bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say you've picked up any bad habits from riding a bike?
I'd say
maybe even the other way around.
I'd say the opposite, to be honest, because on a motorbike you have to be so observant all the time.
No, I get that, because I was thinking more about, you know, when you see these delivery drivers, sometimes they're a bit...
Okay, yeah, I am a little bit like that. I do go weave in and out of traffic.
Yeah.
But apparently that's legal.
Yeah, that is. But it's just sometimes when you don't see them coming and you don't expect them to be there in like the most awkward spot when you're about to make a left turn.
Yeah,
that's when it can be a little bit like, oh.
Touch wood, nothing like that happens, yeah.
Okay, so today's test is all about seeing if you, as an experienced driver, now were able to... Well, let me start again, getting off on track on that. So today we're going to see if you, as an experienced driver, were to do your driving test again, whether you would pass.
Okay, yeah.
So you're going to get a nice mixture of roads in this, and I'm going to give you a bit of independent driving as well. I'm just going to see how you get on. I'm not helping you in any way. One manoeuvre, possibly the emergency stop, similar to everything you've done in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay, alright, so before we get started, a quick question about your vehicle. Could you tell me, where would you find the information for the recommended tyre pressure and how do you check this?
You would check the user manual.
Okay.
To see what the recommended tyre pressure is. Yeah. And then you use a tyre pressure gauge to inflate it to the recommended pressure. Alright,
I'm ready whenever you're ready. So for anyone that's new to watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe. We're going to get started. It is really hot. It started off as such a cold morning.
Yeah, it's not bad for October. Cool.
Okay, so we're going to make our way out the car park.
Lovely, sounds good. Okay. Oh. Is the handbrake on? Oh wait, no it is, yeah. Okay, nice.
So once we get out to the end, we're going to make a right turn.
Okay, lovely.
The roundabout, I'd like you to take the second exit, please.
Second exit, okay.
Joining the A316 just over towards the right. David makes really good progress when joining this dual carriageway from this short slip road. Now there's a very big difference between riding a motorbike and being in a car. In a car you have lots of mirrors where you can see all around your vehicle, whereas on a motorbike the wing mirrors are a lot smaller and you can't see around as much, so you actually have to turn around. Which is why you'll see David throughout this video looks over his shoulders more than a car driver normally would, because he's used to doing this on his motorbike. have you got a full bike license?
Yeah, full bike license.
Oh yeah, then I definitely. You know what? That's the difference. I feel like moped riders with the old plates, they're a little bit unsafe from personal experiences. Whereas full bike holders, they're so much safer.
Yeah.
They've been through the course of doing all those tests, so I feel like they're definitely a lot more aware with the dangers of being on a bike.
Yeah, I think the training that they give you, like, because it's quite a long process. I ended up doing the motorbike test 3 times because I did my CVT and then I did my A1, which is for your age at 17. Then I did it again, A2 at 19, and then I did my full A license at 21. So I ended up doing tests. Yeah, I didn't realise you actually had a full bike license. So yeah, they're definitely a lot safer because of the rigorous testing. Yeah,
that you go through to get to that point. Alright, so we're going to be taking the exit just coming off.
Sure.
And when we get to the end, we're going to turn left.
Cool.
As we get to the brow of the hill, the road ahead is wide enough for 2 vehicles, but the bushes on the left-hand side are taking over the road slightly, and David decides to stop. He should have braked lightly for this stop. It's not a major concern as the road is fairly narrow, but you want to make sure you have a smooth brake to any stop that you do. At the end of this road, turn right, please.
Very busy today.
The road that we're moving on to is extremely busy, so David waits for the right-hand side of the road to clear up and proceeds to slowly go forward. Then the van on the left-hand side did decide to give way, so we managed to continue through carefully. In traffic like this, be sure to try and get eye contact with the traffic on the main road to make sure that they have seen you and that they are definitely giving way to you. Nobody's going to be in the mood to give way.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. I think you kind of have to at one point.
Yeah, because they're at that point, that guy was just like, yeah, I'll give you way.
Yeah.
But then the other lot were like, not today.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the roundabout, we're going to be turning right towards Sunbury.
Towards Sunbury?
It's the 5th exit. It's not even labelled because it's quite a small exit.
Okay, yeah.
But on the next roundabout sign, you'll see it, so I'll say it again when we get closer.
Do I indicate much? I meant to indicate? No, okay, I'll leave it.
As this is such a big traffic light control roundabout, even if you don't signal, it's not a major fault as your lane will go towards the right hand side. Now David does really well at this point as he makes sure that there's enough space for him ahead of the yellow box before continuing. You want to make sure that you also watch the traffic lights in case they start changing. Now as we're going around this roundabout, this lane does start to spiral out and guide us towards our exit, but there is a queue ahead to do this, but David goes back in towards the right hand side and gets into the wrong lane. So we're currently 2 lanes away from our exit. Because of how busy the roundabout is, it's always safer to just continue in this lane and go to wherever this lane takes you. At this point, David starts to check his mirrors and mostly his left blind spot.
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong lane.
Now looking in the interior mirror, you can see an e-scooter coming up on the left-hand side. Now at this point, David is checking his mirrors and his blind spot, but he can't see the e-scooter because the e-scooter is parallel to me, but 2 lanes across.
That was not good.
Did you know he was there?
Yeah, I did, but I thought he was very far on the left. Was I quite close? Oh.
I don't think he liked the fact that we moved over like that.
No, you're probably, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Being in a car, the blind spots are there, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely, yeah, it's way less visibilities. Oh, this one's... Gonna wait.
Okay, I'd like you to take the next road on your left. And if you could pull in and park up on the left anywhere safe, don't rush, just park up somewhere safe.
Perfect.
Just on the road, not on the pavement. Thank you. And drive off whenever you're ready.
Perfect.
Okay, at the traffic lights, I'd like you to turn right, please. This is a near side turn at this traffic light junction. When turning near side, you want to make sure you go at least halfway to make this turn. David does position slightly early, which makes it easier to see more of the road ahead, but we do have a slightly longer distance to travel when making the right turn. Traffic lights, I'd like you to turn right, please. If you can take the next road on your right.
Sure.
It's one of those ones, so close but so far.
Yeah.
would hate to be the Audi driver.
Wow. He's in a rush.
If you could pull in and park up on the left just behind this grey car.
Sure.
Don't worry about the driveway, it's just in that space there, will be perfect. That's brilliant, thank you. Alright David, what I'd like you to do now, using this vehicle in front, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So pull up alongside this vehicle, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths and treat this driveway as a raised curb.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
It's been a while. A bit closer to the curb.
Thank you. Driver when
Cool.
ready.
Oh, there's a reverse camera right there. Amazing. That would have made my life easier.
Oh god. I was thinking he keeps turning in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
Oh god. Do you ever feel scared while you're riding a bike? Like others won't see you.
Not at all. No, not really, to be honest. I think it's just because I've been riding since I was 16.
Mm.
So pretty much 2 weeks after my 16th birthday, I got a moped.
Wow. Left here.
And I think what I find scary is being a passenger on a motorbike. I find that really scary. I think just not being in control.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think riding myself, I'm responsible for everything I do, and I like to think I can trust myself.
Let's turn left at the roundabout.
Ahead of us there are some pedestrians waiting to cross the road, and David uses his right hand as an invitation to invite them into the road. You want to make sure you don't do this, as you're now taking on the responsibility that the road is safe. At this point you could easily have a motorbike or a cyclist either side of you. You want to make sure you let that pedestrian decide when it's safe, so you simply slow down and stop and let the pedestrian cross on their own account.
I think as a driver, so whenever I get to any junctions where I can't see 100%, if there's like one parked car, I always imagine that there is a motorbike behind that car, even though there isn't.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to make sure that there isn't every single junction. Because at the end of the day, that's the scariest part for me as a driver. Like, I'm looking, it's clear, but if a biker comes out of nowhere, I know it's hard for them to be able to stop, and it's harder for me to generally see them. So yeah, I always imagine someone's there even when there isn't, and then you never get caught out.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I think riding as well, you have to expect no one sees you ever, because you are so small in a mirror and you just do pop out.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Okay, we're going to go right at this roundabout. Second exit, please.
Second exit. Have you ridden yourself?
I got a CVT once.
Okay, yeah.
I was appalled at the requirements to get a CVT because I felt like by the end of it I shouldn't have had it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it is way too easy to get one. I mean,
yeah, because what really scared me at that point is, we're gonna turn right. I had loads of experience driving a car and teaching by that point as well. But what scared me is you get 16-year-olds just, you know, on their 16th birthday turning up to do a 3-hour course, to do a bit of practice off-road, and then getting straight onto the roads and being expected to just kind of, here you go, it's a roundabout, just look and go.
Yeah, exactly.
It felt quite scary knowing that they were able to just do that and get a CVT. We're going to take the second exit.
Second exit.
Sorry, I was just deal with it however you safely can. I got chatting away at that point.
Oh. Is that van gonna let me? Do you know what? I'm gonna just do a loop around the roundabout.
Yeah. So we want to loop around, and that's our exit later.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, when I did my CVT when I was 16, you're meant to do 2 hours of practice riding, and mine was 45 minutes. And I did that on an automatic moped. So then when I turned 17 and I bought myself a motorbike, I had no idea how to use gears or anything. So I was just stalling everywhere on the road. I managed to figure out,
because most people, they just choose to go with automatic in terms of the training part, but then they get a manual.
Yeah.
Whereas with a car, it's different.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's crazy, to be honest, how it is allowed. You can just do it in an automatic moped, and then you're expected to ride a manual, which is completely different.
You don't trust your mirrors.
No.
You don't trust them. You don't trust them in terms of judging where somebody is.
Yeah. I don't. I only
I'm
have.
just like, oh well.
I only have one mirror on my motorbike as well, and that I can only see myself pretty much. It's such a small mirror, so
yeah.
I still missed that guy on the electric scooter earlier. Are we getting off
We
this
are
exit?
coming off
Okay,
here, yeah. So once we come off, we're going to take a right turn, third exit. That will take us back towards where we started.
Cool.
Alright, so how was your drive?
Yeah, it was fine. I think I made a bit of a mess up on the roundabout.
Yeah. Definitely right on that one. Okay, so you realise you're in the wrong lane?
Yeah.
And then what was your plan?
Barge in a little bit, yeah.
Do you realise how many lanes you had to switch over?
I think 3?
Yeah, it was about 2 or 3 lanes at least.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of looked over across, you saw him, you spotted him, check, and you're both kind of going at the same speed.
Yeah,
that
that's
point.
true, yeah.
And he was just, he was quite close by the end. But yeah, he didn't like that, which is why you saw him.
Yeah.
After he went past us, he didn't like that one bit. But yeah, I realised on the drive, you don't trust your mirrors. Like if you're just driving in a straight line and then you're turning left or right, you check, signal and turn, that's all good. But if you're having to switch lanes, like on a roundabout, or you're joining from a slip road, you don't like to trust your mirrors one bit.
No, I don't, yeah.
And I get that, being on a bike, you don't have the mirrors there, the mirrors aren't that big, so you're not used to trusting it. But yeah, we've got these massive mirrors, and I just felt like when you were trying to switch lanes, you know when we got into the wrong lane the second time?
Yeah.
And we were talking about bikes at that point, and we got to that roundabout and you were on the right. the left mirror, there was some traffic in the distance, like they're quite far, and I could see them here and I could see them like in the distance behind. But you were just kind of looking over this way, and you're not going to see them here until they're right next to you.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's true. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, what are you looking at? So yeah,
I think it's just out of habit.
yeah,
Just constantly.
you're not used to having that mirror. And
No, exactly.
using that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I'm always turning my neck and.
yeah, I get that. It is quite different when you're riding a bike.
Yeah.
You're a lot more vulnerable, so you're able to look around because you haven't got those blind spots, so you're just kind of turning, you can see everything, whereas here you've got this pillar, you've got that pillar, you've got that, and you've got all this back completely covered.
Yeah. I think I probably should have a bit more faith in the mirrors.
Yeah, the side mirror is being convex, so you can see a lot more in the mirrors,
Yeah, yeah.
but obviously it does distort the image. It makes things look further away, which is the same in your mirrors, in your
Yes,
bike
yeah, that's
as well.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas that one, we can trust that one, that's realistic, isn't it? So would you say you're happy with your mock test experience today? I know it's not a pass and it's not what you wanted.
Yeah. I think there's definitely some things I can improve on, like you said about the mirrors, and I'm probably checking behind more than I am in front sometimes.
Which is why yeah.
But yeah, I think if I work on those things, then I'll definitely become better as such.
Because you're used to, because like we said earlier, you're so used to just switching lanes.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
You don't start in, like on that roundabout, we kind of just spiraled into the wrong lane because you saw the queue and you just went over here. But that queue was trying to go towards that exit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you definitely, like, I'm not used to pre-planning my exit so much. I'm used to just weaving into every single different lane until I get to the exit that I'm going.
Yeah, which is what we were talking about when we got stuck in that traffic.
Yeah.
Because you can see where you need to go, and if you're on a bike, that's it, you're off.
Yeah.
Whereas here, you're having to sit, wait those 2 car lengths to get there to make that turn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I suppose that's the difference between driving a car and then being on a bike.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm just stuck in traffic while you're off.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright guys, well that is the end of another mock test video. Hopefully you have learned something along the way, because we had a different driver today. We had a motorbike rider. I keep saying it wrong. We had a motorbike rider today. So it's completely looking at the roads from a different point of view really. But yeah, definitely giving me some more insight on that as well. So thank you for doing this. But yeah, don't forget to like the video, comment down below and subscribe.